right. Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on when this broadcast finds you. It's about 4:30 a.m. where I am, and still dark out. So I'm gonna go ahead and treat it as if it's deep in the night. And I just can't sleep. I think that maybe reading a little bit might help. So tonight I have selected Neil Gaiman's anthology collection called Smoke and Mirrors. And from it, I'm going to be reading a story called The Daughter of Owls. Now, I've read some of Neil Gaiman's short stories before, and I must say, he's a master. Short stories are an art form unto themselves, unlike writing for novels or comics or anything else. And it can be a struggle to balance getting your audience invested in such a short period of time and having impact with the brevity of the medium. So we are going to be discovering what this one's about together. Without further ado, The Daughter of Owls. There's a bit of a foreword. It says, "From the remains of glens of Gentilism and Judaism," by John Aubrey, RSS, 1686 to 87, pages 262 to 263. I had this story from my friend Edmund Wilde, Esquire, who had it from Mr. Farrington, who said it was old in his time. In the town of Dimpton, a newly born girl was left one night on the steps of the church, where the sexton found her there the next morning, and she had hold of a curious thing. Pellet of an owl, which when crumbled showed the usual composition of a hoot owl's pellet, thus skin and teeth and small bones. The old wives of the town said as follows, that the girl was the daughter of owls, and that she should be burnt to death, for she was not born of woman. Notwithstanding, wiser heads and grey beards prevailed, and the babe was taken to the convent, for this was shortly after the Papish times, and the convent had been left empty, for the townfolk thought it was a place of devils and such, and hoot owls and screech owls and many bats did make their homes in the tower. And there she was left, and one of the wives of the town each day went to the convent and fed the babe. It was prognosticated that the babe would die, which she did not, though. Instead, she grew year on and about until she was a maid of 14 summers. She was the prettiest thing you ever did see, a fine young lass who spent her days and nights behind high stone walls, with no one never to see, but a town wife who came every morn. One market day, the good wife talked too loudly of the girl's prettiness, and also that she could not speak, for she had never learned the manner of it. The men of Dimpton, the grey beards and the young men, spoke together, saying, if we were to visit her, who would know? Meaning by visit that they did intend to ravish her. It was put about thus. that menfolk would go a-hunting all in a company, when the moon would be full, which it being, they crept one by one from their houses, and met outside the convent. And the Reeve of Dimpton unlocked the gate, and one by one they went in. They found her hiding in the cellar, being startled by the noise. The maid was more pretty even than they had heard. Her hair was red, which was uncommon, and she wore but a white shift. And when she saw them, she was much afraid, for she had never seen no men before, save only the women who brought her victuals. And she stared at them with huge eyes, and she uttered small cries, as if she were imploring them not to hurt her. The townfolk merely laughed, for they meant mischief, and were wicked, cruel men, and they had come at her in the moon's light. Then the girl began a screeching and a wailing, but that did not stay them from their purpose, and the great window went dark, and the light of the moon was blocked, and there was the sound of mighty wings. But the men did not see it, as they were intent on their ravishment. The folk of Dimpton, in their beds that night, dreamed of hoots and screeches and howls, and of great birds, and they dreamed that they were become little mice and rats. On the morrow, when the sun was high, the good wives of the town went through Dimpton a-hunting high and low for their husbands and their sons, which, coming to the convent, they found on the cellar stones pellets of owls, and in the pellets they discovered hair and buckles and coins and small bones, and also a quantity of straw upon the floor. And the men of Dimpton was none of them seen again. However, for some years thereafter, some said they saw a maid in high places, like the highest oak trees and steeples, this being always in the dusk and at night, and no one could rightly swear if it were her or no. She was a white figure, but Mr. E. Wilde could not remember him rightly, whether folks said that she wore clothes or was naked. The truth of it I know not, but it is a mere tale, and one which I write down here. Ooh, a spooky ghost story to start us out, I see. If you guys were wondering why I perhaps struggled with some of the reading in this one, I didn't realize this at the time, but it looks like Mr. Gaiman decided to actually transcribe it as if it was written in the 1680s. There's a lot of old English style spellings of things, words that I am not familiar with, yees. I skipped a lot of yees, but I think we should try another. That was fun. Let's see. Let's head back to the list. In the beginning, we have Chivalry. Nicholas was. The Price. Trollbridge. Don't Ask Jack. The Goldfish Pool and Other Stories. The White Road. Queen of Knives. Changes. The Daughter of Owls, which we just read. Shoggoth's Old Peculiar. Virus, which I think I'll be staying away from. Looking for the Girl. Only the End of the World Again. Beowulf. We Can Get Them For You Wholesale. One Life. Furnished in Early Moorcock. Cold Colors. The Sweeper of Dreams. Foreign Parts. Vampire Sestina. Mouse, The Sea of Change, When We Went to See the End of the World by Deannie Morningside, age 11 and a fourth, Desert Wind, Tastings, Baby Cakes, Murder Mysteries, and Snow Glass Apples. A few of those definitely piqued my interest. Let's see. Oh, how about this? He wrote a poem in the very beginning. Reading the Entrails, a Rondel. Rondel? I read a lot more than I get to read aloud, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't know exactly the right pronunciation of all of these. Oh, and there's a fun quote in the beginning. I mean, she said, that one can't help growing older. One can't, perhaps, said Humpty Dumpty, but two can. With proper assistance, you might have left off at 7. That's from Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass. So we're off to a good start. They'll call it chance, or luck, or call it fate. The cards and stars that tumble as they will. Tomorrow manifests and brings the bill for every kiss and kill, the small and great. You want to know the future, love? Then wait. I'll answer your impatient questions still. They'll call it chance or luck or call it fate. The cards and stars that tumble as they will. I'll come to you tonight, dear, when it's late. You will not see me, you may feel a chill. I'll wait until you sleep, then take my fill, and that will be your future on a plate. They'll call it chance, or luck, or call it fate. That was a little ominous. That's what I really like about Neil Gaiman's fantasy style. He has a very kind of dark fantasy vibe to me, but it's dark in the way that fairy tales are sometimes dark. They're so familiar that it's not that the darkness wasn't always there, it's just that I find I have almost become desensitized to it, maybe after sort of hearing the story a bunch of times or being very familiar with the tropes. And Neil Gaiman just has a way of putting a fresh spin on things to make them creepy all over again. Let's try the Queen of Knives. 120. Turn to the page. We are. Okay, Queen of Knives. The reappearance of the lady is a matter of individual taste. Will Goldston, Tricks and Illusions. When I was a boy, from time to time, I stayed with my grandparents. Old people, I knew they were old. Chocolates in their house remained uneaten until I came to stay. This, then, was aging. My grandfather always made breakfast at sunup. A pot of tea for her and him and me. Some toast and marmalade. The silver shred and the gold. Lunch and dinner, those were my grandmother's to make. The kitchen was again her domain. All the pans and spoons. The mincer all the whisks and knives her loyal subjects. She would prepare the food with them, singing her little songs. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. Or sometimes, you made me love you. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. She had no voice, not one to speak of. Business was very slow. My grandfather spent his days at the top of the house, in his tiny dark room where I was not permitted to go, bringing out paper faces from the darkness, the cheerless smiles of other people's holidays. My grandmother would take me for gray walks along the promenade. Mostly, I would explore the small, wet, grassy space behind the house, the blackberry brambles, and the garden shed. It was a hard week for my grandparents, forced to entertain a wide-eyed boy child, so one night they took me to the King's Theater. The King's. Variety! The lights went down, red curtains rose. A popular comedian of the day came on, stammered out his name, his catchphrase, pulled out a sheet of glass, and stood half behind it, raising the arm and leg that we could see, reflected. He seemed to fly. It was his trademark. So we all laughed and cheered. He told a joke or two, quite badly. His haplessness, his awkwardness, these were what we had come to see. Bemused and balding and bespectacled, he reminded me a little of my grandfather, and then the comedian was done. Some ladies danced all legs across the stage. A singer sang a song I didn't know. The audience were old people, like my grandparents, tired and retired, all of them laughing and applauding. In the interval, my grandfather queued up for a chalk ice and a couple of tubs. We ate our ices as the lights went down. The safety curtain rose, and then the real curtain. The ladies danced across the stage again, and then the thunder rolled, the smoke went puff. A conjurer appeared and bowed. We clapped. The lady walked on, smiling from the wings, glittered, shimmered, smiled. We looked at her, and in that moment flowers grew, and silks and pennants tumbled from his fingertips. The flags of all nations, said my grandfather, nudging me. They were up his sleeve. Since he was a young man, I could not imagine him as a child. My grandfather had been, by his own admission, one of the people who knew how things worked. He had built his own television, my grandmother told me, when they were first married. It was enormous, though the screen was small. This was in the days before television programs. They watched it, though, unsure whether it was people or ghosts they were seeing. He had a patent, too, for something he invented, but it was never manufactured. Stood for the local council, but he came in third. He could repair a shaver or a wireless, develop your film, or build a house for dolls. The doll's house was my mother's. We still had it at my house. Shabby and old, it sat out in the grass, all rained on, and forgot. The glitter lady wheeled on a box. The box was tall, grown-up person-sized and black. She opened up the front. They turned it round and banged upon the back. The lady stepped inside, still smiling. The magician closed the door on her, and when it was open, she had gone. He bowed. Mirrors, explained my grandfather. She's really still inside. At a gesture, the box collapsed to matchwood. "A trapdoor," assured my grandfather. Grandma hissed him silent. The magician smiled. His teeth were small and crowded. He walked slowly out into the audience. He pointed to my grandmother. He bowed, a Middle European bow, and invited her to join him on the stage. The other people clapped and cheered. My grandmother demurred. It was so close to the magician that I could smell his aftershave, and whispered, "Me, oh, me." But still, he reached his long fingers for my grandmother. "Pearl, go on up," said my grandfather. "Go with the man." My grandmother must have been, 60 then? She had just stopped smoking, was trying to lose some weight. She was proudest of her teeth, which, though tobacco-stained, were all her own. My grandfather had lost his, as a youth. Riding his bicycle, he had the bright idea to hold up onto a bus to pick up speed. The bus had turned, and Grandpa kissed the road. She chewed hard licorice, watching TV at night, or sucked hard caramels, perhaps to make him wrong. She stood up then, a little slowly, put down the paper tub half full of ice cream, the little wooden spoon, went down the aisle and up the steps and on the stage. The conjurer applauded her once more. A good sport. That was what she was, a sport. Another glittering woman came from the wings, bringing another box. This one was red. "That's her," nodded my grandfather. "The one who vanished off before? You see, that's her." Perhaps it was. All I could see was a woman who sparkled, standing next to my grandmother, who fiddled with her pearls and looked embarrassed. The lady smiled and faced us. Then she froze. A statue, or a window mannequin. The magician pulled the box with ease, down to the front of stage where my grandmother waited. A moment or so of chit-chat, where she was from, her name, that kind of thing. They'd never met before. She shook her head. The magician opened the door. My grandmother stepped in. "Perhaps it's not the same one," admitted my grandfather, on reflection. "I think she had darker hair, the other girl." I didn't know. I was proud of my grandmother, but also embarrassed, hoping she'd do nothing to make me squirm, that she wouldn't sing one of her songs. She walked into the box. They shut the door. He opened a compartment at the top, a little door. We saw my grandmother's face. "Pearl? Are you all right, Pearl?" My grandmother smiled and nodded. The magician closed the door. The lady gave him a long, thin case. So he opened it, took out a sword, and rammed it through the box. And then another, and another. And my grandfather chuckled and explained, "The blade slides in the hilt, and then a fake slides out the other side." Then he produced a sheet of metal, which he slid into the box half the way up. It cut the thing in half. The two of them, the woman and the man, lifted the top half of the box up and off and put it on the stage, with half my grandma in, the top half. He opened up the little door again for a moment. My grandmother's face beamed at us, trustingly. When he closed the door before, she went down a trap door, and now she's standing halfway up, my grandfather confided. She'll tell us how it's done when it's all over. I wanted him to stop talking. I needed the magic. 2 knives now, through the half a box, at the neck height. "Are you there, Pearl?" asked the magician. "Let us know. Do you know any songs?" My grandmother sang, "Daisy, Daisy." He picked up the part of the box with the little door in it, the head part, and he walked about and she sang, "Daisy, Daisy," first at one side of the stage, then at the other. "That's him," said my grandfather, "and he's throwing his voice." "It sounds like Grandma," I said. "Of course it does," he said. "Of course it does." "He's good," he said. "He's good. He's very good." The conjurer opened up the box again, now hat box sized. My grandmother had vanished. "Daisy, Daisy," and was on a song which went, my, here we go. The driver's drunk and the horse won't go. Now we're going back. Now we're going back. Back, back, back to London town. She had been born in London, told me ominous tales from time to time, of her childhood, of the children who ran into her father's shop shouting, "Shonky, Shonky, Sheeny," running away. She would not let me wear a black shirt because, she said, she remembered the marches through the East End, Mosley's black shirts. Her sister got an eye blackened. The conjurer took a kitchen knife, pushed it slowly through the red hat box, and then the singing stopped. He put the boxes back together, pulled out the knives and swords, one by one by one. He opened the compartment in the top. My grandmother smiled, embarrassed at us, displaying her own old teeth. He closed the compartment, hiding her from view, pulled out the last knife, opened the main door again, and she was gone. A gesture, and the red box vanished too. "It's up his sleeve," my grandfather explained, but seemed unsure. I'm going to take a pause here because it looks like an ad is playing. Let's see. Okay. Let's see whether it was magic or not. The conjurer made 2 doves fly from a burning plate. A puff of smoke, and he was gone as well. "She'll be under the stage now, or backstage," said my grandfather, "having a cup of tea. She'll come back to us with flowers, or with chocolates. I hope for chocolates. The dancing girls again, the comedian for the last time, and all of them came on together at the end. The grand finale," said my grandfather. "Look sharp, perhaps she'll be back on now." But no, they sang. "When you're riding along on the crest of the wave, and the sun is in the sky." The curtain went down, and we shuffled out into the lobby. We loitered for a while. Then we went down to the stage door and waited for my grandmother to come out. The conjurer came out in street clothes. The glitter woman looked so different in a mask. My grandfather went to speak to him. He shrugged, told us he spoke no English, and produced a half a crown from behind my ear, and vanished off into the dark and rain. I never saw my grandmother again. We went back to their house and carried on. My grandfather now had to cook for us, and so for breakfast, dinner, lunch, and tea, we had golden toast and silver marmalade, and cups of tea till I went home. He got so old after that night, as if the years took him all in a rush. "Daisy, Daisy," he'd sing, "give me your answer due. If you were the only girl in the world and I were the only boy." My old man said, "Follow the fan." My grandfather had the voice in the family. They said he could have been a cantor, but there were snapshots to develop, radios and razors to repair. His brothers were a singing duo, the Nightingales, had been on television in the early days. He bore it well, although quite late one night I woke, remembering the licorice sticks in the pantry. I walked downstairs. My grandfather stood there in his bare feet, and, in the kitchen, all alone, I saw him stab a knife into a box. "You made me love you. I didn't want to do it." Well, that was very spooky. What's extremely interesting is that Neil Gaiman writes little forewords for all of these. They're not exactly descriptions of what you're about to read. They're kind of just little tidbits. And for Queen of Knives, that book we just read, or that story we just read, he writes, "This, like my graphic novel, Mr. Punch, is close enough to the truth that I have had, on occasion, to explain to some of my relatives that it didn't really happen. Well, not like that anyway." Which, I love his commitment to the bit. He really said, "This is going to be my thing," and stuck with it, which is respectable. I'm gonna have a bit of a stretch. Move you over to the BRB screen, and we'll figure out what to do from here. Okay. Looks like I've got Genshin up and running. So let's do our dailies.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly. Cause them no harm.
Um, let's see. I should save. $55. We're getting close. But we'd still have to win the 50-50. No. Resist! I must be strong. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Well, now I have that song stuck in my head. Oh no.
Make way for the Adeptus! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail! Stray clouds converge! Scatter! Final warning!
Shit. What? These ladies are so hard. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Wait, no. No, they're still alive. Okay, great. Great. The heck did you come from? Alright, I need her to come out of there because I can't really fight her while she's in there. Come on. There we go. It's all over now, lady.
Make way for...
Shit.
You asked for it.
Where is she?
Skyward.
Get her. Whew. Okay. Not my main team. We are doing this pretty much just for the friendship, if I'm being honest. Whoops.
Stop right there. Let's get it on. Stray clouds converge. Gloves off. Drop your weapons. Scatter.
All right.
Stop right there.
Oh no. Okay, well, moving on. Let's see. Good thing tension doesn't exist. Let's see. In this world. Not that that was a particularly high drop, but oh. Wow. It's been so long since I've been in Fontaine that I just have fully forgotten how to be underwater. Okay, well, not so bad. Eh, eh. Last one? Alright. Alright, we'll get a drink at least.
Skyward. Scatter.
I have better things to do. Fine. Coffee, milk, cream. Sounds normal. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. While not being the single most annoying quest in the game, or rather just like daily quest, it does seem to have just an incredibly unnecessary amount of dialogue. Oh, whoops. Well, that was my own fault for accidentally clicking on the message board, but still. No, I don't want to be a barista. Whoops. Oh, yes. Where am I trying to go? Spinning around at the speed of sound.
I'm out of here. Skyward, scatter. Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing.
Today's commissions.
Ad Astra.
Okay. Mm. Oh yeah, trans domains, because it reset. Hmm. It would probably be best to take advantage of this. So, pinwheels, prosperity, or... You know, we'll do pinwheels. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
What's our objective?
Gonna be epic. We can help.
Well, this is going to be silly, but, you know, we're not here to not be silly about it, right? Well,
Solidify!
Yeah, skyward. Huh? Take cover. Pew!
Order guide you.
Everybody stand back. Make way for the attack.
oh my god. Oh, this is dangerous.
I will have order. Crumble!
Yeah, skyward. Take cover.
Stabilize.
Wait, where did it go? Oh, it's over here.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Blazing delight. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
I just love how it's called Blazing Delight. Like, that's so adorable considering it's a bunch of bombs. Okay. Well, Wait, should we do Lewis? Prosperity? We'll only get 3 of these a day. Yeah, whatever. Thinking too hard, clearly.
I knew you'd miss me.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluvial.
Skyward! Scanner! Let my name echo in song!
Settle down!
Wow. Wow. I didn't even get to use her burst. Alright. Alright, one more. And then we'll switch to the event, probably. Let's see. I hardly ever do Inazuma. But I don't have any other Inazuma characters that I'm really working on right now. So we'll do Steeple of Ignorance. Pretty sure that one is good for Sino today. Even though I hardly ever use Sino. Poor guy. I either need his signature weapon or I need constellations. Because something about his kit is just not working for me.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
Bloom team. Alright, here we go.
Order guide you. Gather!
Let's nip that in the bud. Entrap!
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Bow your head.
That's what I thought.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Okay. Leave domain. Okay. That should have been the last of that for the day. Yeah, okay. What? Oh, get away from me.
Silence!
What? Okay. Um. Alright, you know what? We'll go Serena Teapot. And then event. Actually, do I still have resin? Whoops. Yes. Trounce domains it is. But first, Tubby.
This realm is true. If you ever have it.
I'm really not, though, game. Okay, fine. No. I hate Enkanomiya. I won't go there, even if it's just for, like, a second, so that I can find the next stage of the event. That is how far into the nope dimension I am willing to go. Okay. Uh... Okay. Um... Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where am I? Where in the world am I supposed to be going? Where? What, like, what? Where am I? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Shit, oh 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 shit. Investigate object in the deepest part of the camp. What object? This? Like, Alright, fine. This event is so confusing. Oh, okay, well, now he's glowing. So... I guess that worked. Alright, I should probably sit up for this. according to your observations, this Samachurl occupied place bears many similarities to the divine ingenuity domain. Perhaps that Samachurl had found its way in by mistake before discovering a way to use the domain's power. Okay, well, sure. Sure. I have no idea what we're going to be doing here, but cool. The mystifying Megachurl will summon plummeting cabbages to strike its foes. However, normal attacks or charge attacks can be used to deflect the cabbages back at it. Knock it down. Charged attacks, you say?
Stabilize. Can't see.
Time to shine.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, okay, well.
I'll uproot you.
I will have order. Settle down.
Shower me with praise.
Be sanctified. Gather.
Let the world collide.
Alright, let's knock some cabbages, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want some more? Why can't I move? Okay, well that was stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean,
Solidify.
Enshroud.
Yoo-hoo!
Silence.
One with the force.
Settle down.
okay, we got him. Hopefully that was sufficient. Okay. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, I see. We're just running in a circle here. Where am I trying to go from here? Oh. Okay, well. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. It would probably help me know what was going on if I actually read any of the event text. But I can't be bothered. So here we are. Just gonna have to make up our own story. Alright. What do you think? Same team? Okay. Plunging attacks it is. Good thing I happen to be a bit familiar with that premises.
Gather!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon.
I hear everything.
Ow.
Bury you and shroud.
Let the world collide!
Silence!
Oh. Swippity! Good morning. You want to play together? What's this big hilly do? I don't know. Man, this event has me so confused. I don't know what's going on. We're like,
Strike a pose!
I don't know. Stealthily investigating Hilichurls for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, this unlocks in a day. Alright, so actually it looks like I don't have any left. But I was very confused as to what the hell was going on. I'm still confused. I could probably read the event text and find out, but that's not happening. Oh, that's right. I have to do weekly bosses. Weekly bosses. Don't you wanna do some whale hunting this morning? Don't you wanna listen to some dubstep? Yes, whippity. Hang on. I have to well now I have to adjust some things. Let's see. Dubstep inside a whale. My dream. Live your dream. It's time. Whale dubstep. Hydrate. Oh no. Alright, fine. I'm okay. time I will just get up. That would be the play. Okay, I'm hydrated. Oh, weird. Okay, well, that's an interesting discovery. I didn't break anything, but it does turn out that my cup has 2 layers. There's like an outer, like, insulator layer, and then there's like an inner cup layer. And looks like maybe they're supposed to fit together. Oh, okay, that's better. Swippity, you gotta give me more time. I was confused by my cup. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. Good morning, Swippity. How are you? Maybe just a little bit. You know, like just a tiny bit.
Okay. My Manuel?
Huh?
Good. I have a kid in my room here. She doesn't sleep, so she's gonna be here. Wait, Shvi! She's watching the kid show.
Okay.
Gracias, Manuel? And yeah, she asked for my blanket, so
Aww.
there you go. Right,
That's
she's all
so
comfy.
cute, Swippity.
Hey, as long as it's not mine, I don't care.
What? As long as it's not your blanket?
No, as long as it's not my baby.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I can just return it to
Um,
their parents when the day's over.
Perfect. Rentals. You
Yeah,
gotta love it. It's less commitment.
yeah.
Alright.
That's why I'm an uncle. I mean, I didn't really have a choice in that matter. But anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Whale, time to dubstep it up to some whales. Whale. All right. Let's see.
you want to take out a retainer for that friendship?
Sure. I don't know how helpful she's gonna be here. I do
Not
love
too
her
much, just
though.
to get. She's just there to get her XP, basically.
Where is she? There she is.
I'll
Cloud
use
retainer. I love her.
I'll use Risley with Shinha.
Okay. Looks good.
There we go. But we're gonna do the whale dubstep whale again because I do want to do friendship with her as well.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He stole so much too.
Man,
I wonder if they'll put him in the abyss.
What, the whale?
Yes.
How in the hell would they do that? Oh, shoot.
I mean, they put everything else, so.
Okay, but like, how though, the whale? Like, how
I
would
don't
that
know,
work?
man. I don't know. It's Genshin.
That's
They
true.
just do things.
I could see them putting the dubstep like knight dude in armor in the abyss, right? Like he would fit pretty
Okay,
easily.
that's an idea actually.
I just don't think
You
that
should
this.
put that in your letter.
Yeah, I will. That this whale phase is super conducive to like being in the abyss. I mean, it's kind of
Outside.
large. Did you notice? I didn't notice this until I think I was watching Minslev or something. But when the whale appears, in the sky, it actually forms Child's constellation, like in in the skybox above us.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't notice that because I
That's
never
pretty
have the
cool.
camera oriented that way. But
Yeah, me neither.
My God! Do your master's bidding! Yoo-hoo! Bright cloud converge!
Oh, that's pretty cool. I never noticed that. Oh, I'm gonna die.
no, don't die.
And
whoops.
can promise.
I just
Good thing I
switched to
didn't
the
promise.
Okay, well,
It's a fine, but now I don't have anything to break this thing, so you're gonna have to charge attack Farina.
I tried. It didn't. It never works on Farina. It
It's okay,
works.
it's dead, it's dead.
Okay, it works with New Villette, but never Farina for some reason.
Oh, you gotta charge attack and then normal attack.
Oh, okay, I see.
Let the world collide! The show begins! Make way for the Adeptus!
Oh man, it's been so fun coming up with different combinations of people to plunge attack with Cloud Retainer. Like, I'll
She's pretty
say,
fun.
Diluc is my favorite so far. Like, it's so fun using his burst and then having flaming sword plunges, like, to follow up with. 10 out of 10, highly recommend, super fun. Klee also is fun to do it with, because she
I knew you would do it with Klee.
is just a
Crazy.
murderer.
Tavili ده؟ Tavili? Okay, يوفي. هنسيم على متى. So, alright. Again.
Okay, this time you bring
Yeah, I'll bring Cloud Retainer.
sexy bird lady.
She is very, yes. Where she is, yes, that's you. What will I play now though? Pippi? Oh, hold up, you gotta pee, I'll be right back.
Standing by. Okay, let's see. Everything looks good on all other levels. Discord is stable. Tension a little low. Let me go into the mixer. Genshin up a little.
Right. So, what do I take
Welcome
to
back.
take Village? He has hydro resistance.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, hydro and animal resistance.
What? What? Why does it have Nuvulet fight us? Like, okay, first, not us, but Nuvulet is the one who fights the whale in the whole, like, story cinematic cutscene thing. Why in the world would it be then hydro resistant?
Also, Child fought him
Rude.
too.
Yeah, Child
Which-
fought it for like a week straight. Like, that's
Although
so
to be fair, he fought
rude.
with his not with his vision. He fought with his delusion.
I
So maybe that's why.
suppose. Whatever, I'm keeping Neuvillette. He's still fine, actually. He's that broken.
I'll take. Yeah, I'll keep Yaya. Why not?
Yeah, Hyper Bloom, let's go.
She isn't really built with the but it's fine.
Okay,
She does enough
but
damage on her
yeah, exactly. And since she's a catalyst user, you get elemental application with every plunge. So
Don't be scared.
let's
own.
go.
True. يبلع من بلبل؟ اوكي نسيب لك يبلع من بلبل.
Right here.
בסדר, יבלע من בלבל.
Ow, that hurt.
חכי. עוד מעט אני אשים לך, טוב? תחכי.
Bow your head.
Uglay, you're up.
Oh, it can target it even when it goes under. That's cool.
Right now.
Because Yao Yao is just some sort of eldritch being. I don't even know.
Silence.
Yeah, Yao Yao is an Adepti. I think she's
Like,
a lost Adepti.
yeah, I mean, like, there's just no other. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it's all Yugui, which is an Adeptal invention that Cloud Retainer gave her. Which, like, I love Cloud Retainer just, like, meeting children in the wilderness and being like, yeah, a weapon of mass destruction is fine.
I mean, it's basically like Fischl with Oz.
Yeah.
חכי, מנואלי, חכי. Alright, here we go.
Yum, yum,
Get inside the
yum.
dubstep.
Let's do it.
Right now. Emerge.
Settle down.
You can plunge now.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, of course, everyone can.
Oh, it's a plunge party! I haven't played with Cloud Retainer in co-op, so I don't actually know.
Right now.
Yeah, everyone can plunge.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh my god, beautiful.
Make way for the adept.
I'll try to get C2 on the rerun, so okay, that's
Shit.
Neuvillette.
He's cooling down. I didn't use it smart. Oh boy.
And it's almost dead.
Yeah.
Settle down.
There's not much
my
it can
burst,
do
here's my
against
burst.
Yao Yao.
Oh, that was wasted. Okay.
There's not much anyone can do against Yao Yao.
You know, Yao Yao is too broken I start using her myself.
Look at
She's a
6,000
monster.
per radish. That was 11,000 on that radish. A single one.
Right now. Yeah. Emerge.
That's just ridiculous.
Let the mighty be humble.
Right now. Right here. Ha.
You plunge now.
We got it. We got it. Yeah. All right. Nice.
Wait, let me switch programs for the little one here.
Nice.
She wants Yuval Mebulbal, okay. Yuval Mebulbal. מסיבת ריקודים את רוצה? מסיבת ריקודים? אוקיי. לא, זה 3 דקות. הנה, נשים לך את זה. הנה, DVD ראשון.
Yeah. Level 9. Cloud Retainer.
בבקשה. יבלה מבולבל, כן. זה יבלה מבולבל. אוקיי. Ooh, I got a billet and a dream solvent.
Nice.
Not bad for a weekly bullshit.
I need Dream Solvent. So
You know what we need? Automated dailies.
What do you mean
I'm
automated?
tired of dailies.
Yeah. But
Star Rail has the automate function for combat. And a lot of gacha games too. You can just log in once you reach a high enough of a level. You log in, you go with like a sweep command, and all your dailies are done in the background, and you just don't have to go and talk to this annoying NPC for the 1000th time.
I kind of agree. I feel like once you complete a daily, maybe that would like unlock the autocomplete function, right? Like,
Yes.
because once you've done it once, you've done it a million times. You are not missing anything.
The kids down there annoy me so much. Their childhood.
How's
I,
that?
I, I get
Oh
it.
yeah.
I get
No,
it.
those ones are
It's
bad. The hide and seek ones.
But
But at
what
least
else
now
yeah.
you can
to
like
share?
here's what you should do. You should just save like a few like encounters out in the new area once it's unlocked. And that way whenever you get a daily that you just really don't want to do, you can just claim it from the adventure rewards portion.
Yes, you're right. But then you have events like this one where I'm just, what the fuck is even that?
Yeah.
I don't want. I would rather do it daily.
Yeah, the Silly Troll event is
It's
very weird.
the previous one was really cool with the one. I mean, I could just spam space with the cooking one,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
would get 3 dailies done.
The dishes from afar or whatever.
Yeah,
So
that was
weird.
really good.
Strike emerge.
Although next patch is
Only
gonna
in
be
a
filler patch of
JRPG
everything.
can you like kill God 1 second and then you have to have a day job uh the next. Like
Ooh,
the logic here.
what logic? It's Genshin.
That's true. That's true. Have you seen this new game that's being teased? I saw like a preview
Game?
for it where the main character is like in some sort of weird space like dimension, and this goddess lady like pulls some weird magic MacGuffin like out of our chest or something, and then we get like whammied into some sort of weird dream dimension.
Nothing lasts forever.
It looks like it's gonna be super cool, and a lot of people from the Genshin community have been talking about it. Like, it's gonna
Do
be.
you know the name of it?
I do know where I can find the name of it. But I can't remember. What it's called? Some generic fantasy bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, just nothing memorable. But the
Kingdom of
preview
Bullshit.
looked
Fine.
really cool. Then again, I won't lie, like, I am a Kingdom Hearts girly, so they always get me with that.
What the hell is Kingdom Heart?
Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
You, are you trolling me right now?
No, when did I ever troll you, Deannie? Come on.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. Kingdom Hearts is a, kind of side project from Square Enix, the same people that make Final Fantasy. Where
never played Final Fantasy
basically they purchased the rights to like a lot of Disney characters, and then they kind of posited the question of like, what if we had a bunch of anime characters and we sent them into Disney franchises in order to be friends with the Disney characters. And
That sounds elaborate.
it's extremely elaborate. It's so confusing. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find that game so that I am not
Yeah,
just
please.
gonna forget. Let's see. Did I bookmark it like a smart person? Probably
That's
not.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I mean,
Never mind then.
it's definitely somewhere. Let's see. Or hang on. Let's go
What
back.
books does Farina need?
Fontaine?
Where do you want to go next?
Good to know.
Yeah.
Which one?
Extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, Justice. Okay.
I was about to say, not the one that is pointy. I don't know how else to describe the shape of it.
Wine tastes the same as I
Okay,
remember.
not that it's point. Let me see. Let me go to
But
the
there
Fontaine
are
books and see
those
what.
who share
Okay, we
the
got
memory.
Equity, which has a point. Then we have Order, which is two. It's not a sword. It's like two chessboard things. And then you have Justice, which is a sword, but not pointy, like blunt.
Yeah, like you know the one I'm talking. Like it's a symbol, and I can't tell what it is, but it's got like points that kind of radiate outwards. It's the one that New Villette needed. I'm pretty sure.
No, Nivelette needs Equity.
Oh, well then I don't know.
She needs Justice. I have not enough. Okay.
We all
Is
need
Justice open today?
justice.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, I see.
Let's.
What we all really need is Primo Gems.
That I can get behind. Where's the
Boats are
books
made for
domain in
transferring
Fontaine?
commodities back and forth. And those that come
Books
across Leo
domain?
tend to stay a while.
Yeah, the
Port
Italian
is where
books
many
domain in
ships
Oh, in
Fontaine.
Fontaine, yeah. Okay, wait,
I swear I can't find it. Where is it?
it's underwater, isn't it?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Underwater. Oh yeah. Okay,
It's
today's
like
equity. No, I don't
here
need
it is.
equity.
Opening cinematics for Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering. Okay, I know that game.
What is
I've been
it?
following it. I've been following it for quite a while.
Yeah, and you're also a Genshin girly. So like, why are all the
Genshin Girly.
why are all the Genshin girlies so interested in this one game? I don't know. Here, I'll post it in the chat too, in case anybody watching the VOD wants to know what the hell I am talking about.
Yeah,
There's
I know what
that.
Wuthering Wave is. I follow it.
Yeah.
Although I'm starting to lose my interest as more details are emerging.
Oh no. Wait. So
Well,
did
no,
you?
for the game, not for me.
Well, I mean, I was kind of excited about it, so I don't want it to start to be bad.
I don't
Okay.
want it either. The combat looks really, really nice, and there's a total Xiao there too.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw him.
and there's like it's the animation is so like shiny looking. It's very pretty to look at.
Yeah. It's not baby like Genshin.
Yes. Well, I mean, Genshin is kind of held back by being tethered to the very like whimsical style that Mihoyo likes.
That's just Mihoyo likes. But anyway, okay. So Wuthering Raid actually very cool game. They changed. Been following it for quite a while. They changed one of the main things in the story, and one of the main bosses, because the Chinese community was like, no, we don't want that. We want that, and of course they catered for it because that's where the majority of their money is. Unfortunately, and you can take out a tenner if you want. I'm not collecting,
Wait, I'm not collecting either. I only came here for you.
but I don't need
You
equity.
were Oh, okay, I see. You were the one who was like, what is the Fontaine dimension? I was like, okay. Sorry, I was
No.
distracted by looking up the other thing. Okay. Let's do one more.
So yeah, they changed a few things, which I don't really like because it affects the story quite heavily. It goes from something that has conflict to something that has no conflict, and it's just generic story fantasy, which is
Yeah. Like
which is a shame.
it does sound a lot like generic fantasy babble. Like it doesn't really make a lot
Yeah,
of sense.
the first beta was really promising in this. I mean, not really, but it was still better than that. It was always generic, but it didn't have the bullshit that they have now. But the worst thing is lately they released. By the way, they also have artifacts.
No.
And
No.
get this, get
No.
this, get this. Artifacts are not that bad because if you have a good system around it. But hear me out. You can get artifacts from killing monsters. You're not guaranteed for said artifacts. So there's RNG in the drop. And there is RNG on the stats you get. And there is RNG on the rarity you get.
Oh,
And if that's not everything,
that is everything. It's all the
it could also
things.
it could also be time gated, just like resin.
No.
So unless they do changes around that factor,
Yeah, like
I
I'm.
mean, I would still try it because I've been waiting for this game for quite a while now. Even though
Yeah.
it's gacha, and I hate gacha because fuck that genre.
I'm not gonna rule
I'm sane while
anything
playing Genshin.
out um
You
until
try that
it's
yourself.
yeah, exactly. Cuz like the game's not even out yet and I feel like it's too early to really like
But
make any decisions.
true, I would still try it. But even though it's not ready, it is the second beta, and it has been. It's they seem to kept this line of production for a while. So I'm worried on what we will see next.
True.
However, I'm hopeful. I hope it will be good because core games do make really fun fighting mechanism, even though they nerfed their bosses to fucking oblivion. But either way, I hope it will change.
Yeah,
Every
let's
girl
see.
has its final day.
What's this? Golden Shadow?
Yeah, this is Child. I just was wanting to do one more boss fight this week to try and get some more Dream Solvent. But I
Okay.
figure of all of the bosses, he's one of the least annoying and the funniest to beat up. So, you know,
True. True.
I promise I'll be gentle.
Oh, you took level 90. I see. Oh yeah, because you pulled. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Collect.
ow.
Right here.
You wish it was just a trick or two, you idiot. Wow. Wow, that power creep though. Good
And to think he
lord.
was one of the hardest ones.
For real. Like, didn't they nerf him originally?
They did because a lot of people kept dying in the original battle.
Which is just silly. Now the
Don't be scared. Let my name echo in song.
Wee.
And Yao with her radishes.
For real though.
Little maniac.
I love it. I just love it's like her and Klee, and all the other tiny little arsonists and murderers out there. It's great. Okay, so that is all of the weekly bosses, but we still have, well, I say we, still have hella resin. So we should definitely do some
Alright, what do you
more.
want?
Let's do some artifact domains since I am so woefully, tragically bereft of artifacts.
Okay, which one do you like?
I say at least to start us off, let's start with the Denouement of Sin, which is the Marchuse Phantom / Golden Troop set.
Alright, let's do that then.
Just because it's not in the strong box yet. So
True. I mean, it has two good sets.
yeah, and it has two. You're right, and it has two good sets. So who should I
You
bring?
can take Cloud Retainer
You're not gonna
for that
collect?
friendship XP. I will, but it's fine. She's already level 8, I think, so
Oh, okay.
I'm not far off. And since I'm not gonna pull, wait, I'm gonna pull, but not next patch. Next patch story is even worse than the Summer Island. They should have just gone another Summer Island.
I agree.
I don't know what they thought with this. I don't know, man.
Questionable. It's questionable.
Questionable indeed. Very questionable.
Because it almost is like, I don't know. I feel like they are sort of overconfident because of Fontaine. You know, like the first half of Fontaine has been such a huge success that like I don't know, like I feel like maybe they're getting a little overconfident here. But we'll see.
Right here. Emerge.
Well, their sales are definitely got worse. That's good.
Yeah.
Emerge. Right here.
But like they had a few good runs, you know, back to back to back, right? Like they had
True.
New
Very good
Villette,
ones,
they
actually.
had Fiorina, they had, you know, and just one thing right after the other. Purge.
Right here.
I mistimed it again.
What did you mistimed?
A sight to behold.
Cloud Retainer's burst.
Right here. Emerge.
There it goes.
Jump, my
This is the best part. Everybody is Xiao now. Like when you sent that video and it showed Xiao's
Look.
and Lucas there. That was
That's the
really
good
funny.
stuff.
That was the good stuff. Cause that's literally what I've been doing this whole time. Is just like Cloud Retainer burst, Diluc burst, plunge, plunge, plunge.
Oh, you have C6 Bennett, so you don't even need the Look Purge. You can just boom, boom, boom.
Right?
Inside Benny
True.
Burst.
True. Very true. All right. Let's
Oh, we're
go.
leaving? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's boring just doing the same one over and over
I
and
know.
over again.
I forgot. כלום,
You're
רק מסדר את זה קטנה, זהו. זה יגיע ככה, בסדר? ככה זה לא ייפול.
Alright, let's go do Solitary Enlightenment. This is another one that's not in the strong box, and both of them are good.
Good. Oh, you should be fine on Mora, by the way.
Yeah.
The entire duration you were gone, I just ley lines after ley lines after ley lines. I think you're also close to get that card if you want. You probably need 2 weeks more of ley lines, and you might be hitting that 800 ley lines.
Nice.
Wait, what's this? Sumeru.
This is
Oh,
the
okay.
yeah. Okay, so if you're gonna bring Fischl, I don't need
Most
to bring
humans would have the
Tainari.
entirety of their
No,
fleeting
no, no.
lives chronicled
You
in
can
but
bring
a few short lines.
anyone else, actually.
Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Did you do plunges with Nahida?
I'm Listen, it's
Schwer
really
im Moment, schwer
She's so cute about it.
Right now, emerge. Right under royal decree. Make yourselves a room. Skyward. Right. Make way for the attack. I'm dead.
And it's only
Look
3
at
enemies.
his
It's
plunge!
just like the power creep from Fontaine to from Sumeru to Fontaine was just
Was
so big.
crazy, right? Like the Fontaine crew feels so overpowered, and and in a way that's like really different from even the Sumeru characters. Like I
Yeah,
thought,
Sumeru. Yeah.
you know who needs some TLC? Sino.
What's TLC?
Tender love and care. Sino's kit needs to be worked on because I was so excited. He was one of their like flagship characters who they showed in the
True.
manga, who they teased in the trailer. Like he was the face of Sumeru for us until Sumeru come out. So there is no excuse for why his kit just doesn't work the way that it doesn't. Like it should be better. I said it.
Yeah, you tell him, Deannie. You tell him.
Yeah, and so like, yeah. Anyway, I don't. The point is that, like, obviously Neuvillette being a dragon, it's fine, but even like Riesli's kit is like so much better. For being something very similar to Sino's kit, right? They're both basically the same gimmick where you use your elemental skill or elemental burst to activate like a different state and then auto attack. Only with Sino, it's his burst, and on Riesli, it's his skill, and that
Yeah.
is the one that works better. If it was Sino's
That's a huge,
skill,
yeah. That is
it
pretty
would
huge.
be way better. Alright. Let's see. What's next?
You know, I've noticed
Both are made
something.
for
What is-
When a character's power
Those
comes
that
from
come
the
across
burst,
you tend to stay
it's not always, but it can be a lot weaker compared to the ones that come from their skill.
'Cause-
Tao, Risley, and then you look at the burst. Sino, Xiao. Xiao is good because a lot of characters work with him. which opens up a lot of teams.
Yeah. And Xiao's skill is excellent, and it comes with the extra bonus of the fact that you can use it while you're in the air. So you can't really compare Xiao's skill to someone like Sino or Riesli. I mean, you can kind of see like Ayato, for example, and Raiden. They're kind of like the prototype here, I feel. You know, because
Could be, yeah.
you have Raiden who skill activates her. It doesn't attack, but it also activates her lightning doobly doo.
The eye, yeah.
And
You know,
then
Dinny, that's the perfect summary of it.
thank you. And then
Best subject.
Ayato, you know, he has his skill which starts that rapid auto attack phase. And you know, that's where the majority of his power comes from, is that auto attack phase. And that's the same thing for Risley, right? Like, you hit your skill, it activates an enhanced state, and then you just auto attack like crazy.
Yeah, but you can tell who they like more and who they worked on more just from the percentage of
Yeah,
the damage,
you can totally tell. And is it
which is
like,
really sad.
and I
It's really
hate to be
annoying.
that person, but is it because Sino is like a little brown? Like, is that why?
It's not, dude. It's not even that person. It's straight up that. Look at fucking Dia. Look at Sino.
Yeah,
The only one who escaped. Look, okay. Look at Shin fucking Yan.
Yeah, oh man, they're so mean to Shinyan. It's true.
I mean, she's scared of frogs, dude.
Shinyan deserved better. You're right, though.
And then you look at the one character because I think they have a hard on for Kea, who pretty much escaped it.
They do. They love Kaya so much. But Kaya's a 4-star, you know?
Also Shinyan.
That's true. That's true. And though it's really weird because Shinyan is from Liyue, so you would have thought.
Yeah,
But like,
no one is safe from the Brown Curse.
yeah, no one is safe.
You know, when you're racist, you gotta take it all the way, even for your own folks. There's no running away from it. And come on, the NA localization gave her a redneck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, listen.
why?
You can't just attribute every southern accent with rednecks. But yes, you're right. They did
Who
give her
did
a
that?
country accent for no reason. It's very weird.
I mean, what were they thinking?
Hateful thoughts. Nothing but hateful thoughts.
I think the hateful is this little maniac there with the bomb in her hand.
Yeah.
She's literally holding a bomb out.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I was literally saying earlier that her adorable like burst is named like Crimson Delight or something like that, Sparkling Delight, and it's just a bunch of bombs. Like, it's not cute, but it is.
The wind knows. Follow leads. Adorn money.
Let's light it up! Stray clouds converge!
Go plunge with the maniac.
Blazing Delight, that is it.
Teamwork is strength!
Look at the plunge damage!
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
want to get
gosh.
Cloud Retainer C2.
Yeah. I thought about it, but then I was like, no, I actually am like really struggling to get used to the flying, like controlling it at first, and then I knew Xiao was coming next, so I was like, no,
True. Gotta save.
gotta control myself
That is very smart.
for once in
Chiori
my
is a
life.
dead no for me.
Oh, I am totally passing on Chiori. It even if
And
her
the story feels like Kokomi's story. I'm sorry, but I get a Kokomi vibe from it.
It's very
Ah,
like overwrought somehow, if that makes sense.
I don't think it does. What does that mean?
Like they're trying so hard to shoehorn her into the story even though she doesn't really fit with the rest of the pieces. Like they kept telling us and telling us and telling us how smart Kokomi was. And then she just is an idiot. And that is kind of how Chiori feels in that they keep telling us and telling us and telling us how like important to the plot she is, and yet we never see it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those things that feels like, oh, you've just got to take my word for it, you know?
Yeah, it feels like those FPS games where I go in and they just give me this random NPC and it starts, oh man, we're so good together, we're such a great team, we're such I'm like, yeah, okay. Who's gonna die next? Who's
Yeah.
gonna die next?
Seize the
It feels so forced.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. And whoa, though, let's talk about Jet though for a second.
Holy shit, yeah, you know how crazy I went when I saw that?
If she is playable, it's on. I have to. I have to. She deserves it. After everything
deserves
she's gone
everything.
through, like I will bring her home. I will put her in the teapot. I will decorate her room even. Like
I would make her a dead father out of figures. שבי, עמנואל, שבי. שבי. אני אזיז את ה... את רוצה לישון, עמנואלי? רוצה לישון? את עייפה? טלי. את לא רוצה להישאר איתי פה? את רוצה לראות... את רוצה לראות עוד כאלה? אז תשבי, תורידי את זה. תורידי את זה ותשבי. עוד מעט אני אלך, את תהיי מורה במיטה של מוריה, בסדר? טלי קטנה שלי, טלי מתוקה. כן, זהו. תשבי, יופי. רגליים קדימה. זהו, מתוקה. עוד מעט נלך למטה להעיר אותם. טוב, עוד שעה, בסדר? אוקיי. Alright, what's next?
Okay, so I am also missing some spirit carp. And I, for the life of me, cannot find them. They're the new stupid collectible in...
No, and the rewards are so stingy!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like, why am I doing
Blue
all of this,
flakes?
miHoYo?
Blue?
Yeah. It's almost like they also are like, don't get too full of yourself.
I want their game to just take a big hit, honestly.
I mean, it did, right? Like, this rerun banner was
Still,
bad for them.
Huge amount of money.
Yeah.
It's like when Disney loses 5 billion, they can't even feel it.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, though. You're right.
When those mega losing for us generations worth of money, for them it's we'll just drop some hot daddy or some big milf and be done with it.
Listen, they shot themselves in the foot because
With what?
With the moon carver and
That was so dumb. Oh god.
Okay, so it was funny as hell. Like, don't get me wrong, it was hysterical.
The VAs in the text were absolutely
to watch them run
glorified.
around scared out of their minds of Cloud Retainer. Like, don't get me wrong, that is the correct state of being to be of Cloud Retainer. But
and
like
that cartoonish run they did with Gaming.
Yeah, really funny. But like, what's missing now is like a design for playable Mooncarver and the other one. Because if they would have used that opportunity to tease their playable models, like, fandom would be going crazy right now. They would be feral. I mean, people have been speculating about Adepti Gajinkas this whole damn time, as evidenced by how successful Cloud Retainer has been. Oh my god, it makes a fun sound effect whenever you jump.
Yeah, and if you plunge, it makes an extra sound.
That's adorable.
We go.
מה? מה עמנואלי? לא להחזיק את הטאבלט? רוצה להחזיק? תחזיקי, קחי. אבל תשבי על הסוף קודם כל. כן, תשבי על הסוף. קחי מתוקה שלי. What was that?
What? Oh, just saying that they missed a major marketing opportunity by not teasing the quote unquote real appearances of the
True.
other Adepti. Like,
Bro.
silly. What artifacts do you have on Cloud Retainer, by the way?
For Xiao, I used the 4-piece song.
4-piece
The new one?
song?
Yeah.
What?
Because you know that new healing set?
Yeah, the Song of Days Past?
Yeah, that's
You
what I
have a
use if I use Xiao.
4-piece healing bonus
4-piece.
on Xiao. When the equipping character heals a party member, which
tastes the same as I
Xiao doesn't have any healing, the yearning
No.
effect
I
will be
use
created.
it when I use a Xiao team. I get this set on Cloud Retainer.
Oh, okay, I see now. All right, well let's go
But
then.
if otherwise, then I'm using Veritas and Werner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do this one since it's not in the.
It's really good. I really like it. And honestly, man, I didn't want the Knave at first, but I mean,
But look at her. How do you?
she's. It's not even the design, okay? It's not even the design.
What is it?
It's that bad bitch attitude.
Yeah,
you know?
there it is.
I just can't.
Bring
God
Navia.
help me.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it
gonna eat
is
some.
her attitude, and like the fact that she's like such a bad bitch, like she just does not give a fuck, and she's
And
like,
she killed her former
yeah,
father, basically.
the previous knave, exactly. No, she murdered
That's just
him
hardcore.
fucking hardcore. I like her. It's gonna.
I mean, the design is it's fine. It's not a bad design, but
but
The secrets of the
it's just
for me, it's gonna come down to how Chlorand's banner
The-
goes.
The listener grow weary.
10
Because
לשתיים, אני יוצא.
Divulge them.
I
Okay.
need Chlorand.
Okay.
I
And you need
can't.
Sidgerine.
Well, yeah, obviously, I need Sejuine, I need Chlorand. You know, I need to put them in a team with Raisley and Neuvillette so that a lot of them can go have adventures. All right? Wait, you didn't bring. Oh, never mind. Whatever. I don't even remember what's in here. I think I only did it once.
Okay. So, Deannie.
Yeah.
When this patch. Wait, how many days left? Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Everyone, on me!
Coming through. Let's roll.
Coming to be. Witness my
I
great
love
overtaking.
plunging with Ito. This shit is so fun.
Yeah!
Burst forth. Scatter. Make way for the rally. Coming to be. Feel this ancient power. Skyward.
Plunging around at the speed of sound.
In 5 days,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 6, we will get Grip Market.
Ooh.
5.6 is new boss. And 5.6 is supposedly Farina's... Emanuel, לא, שימי נעליים. שימי גרביים, Emanuel, טוב? שימי גרביים. And 5.6 is also
Farina's rerun?
Farina's story, second story.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So Farina's gonna get the second story quest and not Neuvillette.
But some people are saying that Neuvillette is 4.6 and Farina is 4.7. So
Oh.
nothing is sure yet. However, אתה רוצה לאכול לבד? בסדר, שימי לבד. However,
Osmanthus wine.
if they drip market chlorine, I am just saving hardcore until she comes, and
Yep.
then I'm dropping everything on her.
Yep.
If
I have wanted Cloran since I've wanted Cloran and Siegeween since we saw them. Like, you know this, because I've been complaining to you about Siegeween not coming back in any of the story quests, like, from the beginning.
true.
So, when Cloran comes out, I don't take responsibility for the person I am going to become, okay? Cause
You say that like it's a threat.
Listen,
Who are
I
you
am
threatening, Deannie? Yourself or me?
I am a simple person with taste and eyes, okay?
Anything else?
Everything a person needs to understand that Chlorand is a must pull, obviously. Ow! Dang. Oh, there she goes. There we go.
The wind knows me.
Yeah!
You basically went Hiroshima on them. So yeah, once the drip market is out, we will know if it's the Knave or if it's Chlorine. I am kinda from the last leak I saw, Chlorine and Siegewin stories is 4.7. However, it doesn't really make sense to me because you know how we got Child playable after his no, actually we got it prior.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got him
Wanderer we got
prior.
after. Wanderer we
Wanderer
got
came
after.
after. Yeah.
Um who else? Who else? Fire Lady also came after, but only in TCG.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
and we never got like a playable Senora, you know? Everybody was speculating that she was going to be playable too, but that ended up not
no,
Osmanthus
matriculating.
wine tastes the
it
same
was
as I
obviously.
remember.
But you know what's interesting is so far nothing. We don't have bad blood with the Knave.
Right. No, we're actually like buddies with her.
Yeah, we're pretty chill.
Yeah.
Even though she literally tried to kill Farina and grab her noses,
we
and
listen.
even though
that was before we were friends. You know, that was before we really knew each other, right? Like
oh,
that's all water under the bridge now.
I see the mindset. Okay. But she did help Navia
Yes, which
out
is
of no personal interest
right.
whatsoever, besides making more friends, even though Navia isn't really strong, not economical, and not political in Fontaine. So
Yeah, the Spina, I mean, they could be, but we know that they're in like a somewhat depleted state due to the trial
event,
and you know conviction of Navia's father. But now that his name has been
yeah,
cleared, she and the
he does get more
Spina
work. Yes,
should recover quite nicely, especially considering the role, the very public role that they played in um saving like the people of Fontaine during the flood. So
true.
I wouldn't be super shocked if we find out that that was a slightly more strategic alliance on the part of the Knave than we were led to believe. But like as far
No,
as she's concerned, her entire shtick so
shtick.
far has been pure. Like she's been not
Like,
demonstrated to be abusing the children that are in her care.
I mean,
Even
if you
though
think
I
if
mean,
you can, unless you consider assassination and very very shady operation
okay,
on
so
kids that have trauma.
I was literally about to say, like, unless you count the whole being child soldiers thing, but I'm sort of willing to give her personally, like, the benefit of the doubt on that, just because she also was raised to be, like, a House of the Hearth child soldier, so
True, true,
maybe
but
it's just a situation where, because that's how she was raised, like, she genuinely believes the, you know, the doctrine that, like, they're really, you know, doing something good and that this is, like, actually good
You
for the
said it.
children and all of that, as long as they're not really being, you know, mistreated the way they were by her predecessor. Now,
Okay.
maybe I'm just being a little, like, you know,
But
too
see, even from
forgiving,
your own
but
words, there's clearly they succeeded with the knave isn't a bad guy,
exactly.
you know.
She's at the
So
very
she's a
least,
bad guy, but she's not a bad guy, you know.
I would say that right now she's morally gray. Like, we know that she's willing to do bad things, like assassinate Farina if it furthers her goals, but her goals
That's
are
not great.
ultimately seem to be for the greater good, right? Because she was.
Ultimately, yes.
So yeah, I'm willing to call that gray. um, you know, she's certainly not as, like, just straightforwardly malicious and
Oh, I think
violent
she is.
as, not as, I was gonna say, Wanderer. Like, he
Oh
never
yeah,
disguised how much just, like, hatred and disdain he had.
she's more political, basically,
She is way more political about it. Like, she
and that's
hides
that's
all
how
of
they
her.
deceive us.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know. You know,
All right. So
because
if the knave comes back
yes,
next match after Chiori, unfortunately I will pull. But
you're
man, it's
you're
gonna
gonna
be hard.
pull even if she comes out before Chlorand.
Yes. I
Risky.
don't want a second Farina because look what I've ended up with. I'm waiting for Farina rerun, but now I'm also waiting for two new characters. If I haven't had gone for if I had have gone for Farina, I would be much more loose with my Primogem at the moment. I would have more funds basically to pull off.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
but I'm sure
What time
you
is it?
saved them for a reason at the time, right? Like,
Yes, because I want an Avia, and I don't regret it, not at all.
yeah, Navia's
Um,
great.
and I also got Risley, which was not accounted for. I didn't want him, but then I said that his for request, and he just killed his father. So
Where
uh,
are the rest
I
of
can't, I
these?
can't, I can't keep the dudes alone. And Nuvelet also didn't want Nuvelet, but then he did his whole, well, everything, and
Yeah, I
uh,
need your help. Where are
coming, coming,
you?
coming. Right here, right here. Just wandered the streets of Fontaine. Where are you? Coming. Okay, Dini. I'm gonna go soon.
Okay.
So let's find some carps.
Well, okay. So come help me with this challenge first, though. Let's
Okay.
find some carps. Sick.
I think we have time to get one carp at least. Because I guess by the time I come back, you'll be sleeping. Since you haven't slept.
I actually did sleep this time. I fell asleep
Wait,
super early. It was weird. I fell asleep super early and then I woke up at like 2 in the morning.
oh, I figured you didn't sleep because of your title.
Yeah, usually. It was more like I couldn't go back to sleep.
Huh?
And it was
Admit me
still
not.
late. Okay, here we go.
Oh wait, there's this thing, I forgot, the carp thing. Get me there! Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Right.
Rude.
Can't see.
It's okay.
Take it.
I hate the cryo aura.
Go on.
I don't like
You
being
have
slow.
my
Just
approval.
let Farina's posse deal with it, honestly.
Right, you get the chest. Let's get a carp. There
Let's
should be
get a
one close
car.
by here, maybe. How many carps do you have in total? Did you reach the time where you can...
So I have 3 carps right now. So I'm missing at least one carp, and I think I still have like a few levels of
Carpless.
yeah, whatever. Do you think they're gonna make the carp lady a playable character?
I hope so. That lady is fine.
She's literally a fish.
Look, the
Whatever.
first thing I thought when I saw her was like, she better be playable.
I feel like she's going to be because she's a unique design and they don't ever really do that even for NPCs that have significant story quests. So
I mean,
I
if the fucking
debate us.
if those two old folks didn't get it, and she did, she must be playable.
I agree.
Okay, carp, carp, carp. Where can I find a carp?
Have you found the giant turtles?
Yeah, I did.
They're so cute. I like how they fixed it so that you don't actually have to kill them to get the crystals.
Oh, they fixed it?
Yeah, you just take them from their shells and then they like are kind of annoyed, but they're still fine.
Oh, I just killed them.
Why would you do that? It's not even necessary.
Because it's an option. I kill seals, Deannie.
That's true, you do. I don't know why I even bother at this point.
Yeah. It is. Okay. Where the fuck are those carps? Did you do the quest with the Melolith? Yeah, with the Melolith at the shore.
You're gonna have to be
Be more specific. Okay. Uh, I'll just say this: the quests in this area are weird.
I mean, yes, they are. This whole area is really interesting. I really, really like it. Like, I think they took a very unique approach to the whole like leeway aesthetic that is
The show begins.
it's like weirdly appropriate to be coming after the Fontaine arc because it is much more water centric than the
Yeah, true.
previous Leeway arcs, right? Like
Yeah.
most of Leeway is about like the corruption in the land from the remains of the dead gods or
It's like an
about
untouched land.
yeah, about like jade and stuff. This one is way more about like the purity of the water and like the spirituality of the area and how it used to be the domain of it used to be a whole different country, right? Until Zhongli was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I live here now, and everybody just had to kind of go along with
I'll
it.
kill your gods.
Yeah. I'm your god now, and everybody was like, okay.
I mean, it fits China, so.
Yep. But I do really, and I like the koi system of like launching
It's like
yourself.
upgraded.
Yeah, it is. It's really great.
It's good they actually upgrade stuff. I'll let you upgrade it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
What? I don't
Okay.
know. That's the lyrics I remember from the song.
Uh huh. No, you're right.
Not
You're
much
right.
else. Carp, carp, carp. Nafala Matanevilach. Okay. Unfortunately, couldn't find any carp, but I need to leave.
That's okay. I appreciate you for playing at all. It was really
Yeah, yeah, for
fun.
sure, for sure. It was, it was.
I've
The other two
been
dailies didn't do dailies. Okay.
I've been like really working on my sleep schedule lately, which is why I haven't been online at our usual times
No,
as
that's good.
much.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
good that you actually get a good sleeping schedule.
Slightly less degenerate than usual.
Slightly,
Slightly.
slightly.
Um but yeah,
Anyway,
thanks for coming and playing with me a bit.
mm-hmm.
All right. I'll talk to you
Right,
later
I'll
then.
talk to you then. Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. Bye bye.
right. That was nice of him to stop by. Okay, let's go ahead and mute Discord, just in case. Mic is still on, Genshin is still on. Let's see. We have 20 resin, which is exactly enough to do one domain. What should we do? Probably... Let's do Valley of Remembrance. We didn't actually get over there.
May I present?
Um... Cloud Retainer...
Are you?
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Order guide you.
Seize the skies. Forge. Lament. Tear. Worthless. Tear. Tear.
And that's how we do it.
Yeah. Skyward. Scatter.
What even is Cloud Retainer? I think it's just an extra charge. White Clouds at Dawn gains 1 additional charge, yeah. I don't know. Like, I know it's helpful, but I honestly feel like the amount of charges she has right now is sufficient. I'm really not finding myself wanting or hurting for more. And of course, it's not even the set that I wanted. Whatever. Artifacts are a scam. Where'd it go? No. Yes, okay.
Keep up.
Really?
One with the forest.
Fine. Let's take a look at artifacts. They're probably quite bad. Let's see. No. No. Whatever. Fine. Okay.
Huh. Hmm.
No, fine. Okay, I think that's all of our resin. Oh, oops. Achievement. Woo! 10 more.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Oh, wait. Let's see. And let's do the Leeway Treasure Compass and see if that helps. Oh, whoops. Return to single player. Okay. Where do we have the least? So still over here. I guess let's just start here. Okay, nothing. Aw. But, I mean, now knowing that this is where Baiju's snake demon friend comes from, I can't remember the name of it. Chen Chang, something like that. Um, it's kind of sad. It kind of makes me wish that like we would get some kind of follow-up quest where we get to bring her back to say hi to her friends. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Alright, let's see. Do I actually have any quests? No. Alright. Hmm. tempting that there's a glaze lily here.
And shroud. Can't see? Keep up.
Hmm.
Strike a pose. How brilliant!
Ooh, okay, we got one. Up. And straight. Okay.
One with the force.
This is order.
Gather.
May I present?
I'll uproot you.
Bow your head. Order guide you.
And shroud.
Let my name echo in song.
Oh, okay. Okay, still up. Is there an easier way to get up this cliff? No, but what is in here? Been here before? Yes, okay.
Huh?
Okay. that was unnecessary then.
Brilliant!
Alright.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So,
Well.
it's legally yours now.
Oh, we got another one. That way, huh? I see. Naughty Hilly Churl. Think you're gonna get away with something.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Solidify!
Shower me with praise!
Silence! I will have order. Gather! Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Hmm.
One with the force.
What is going on here? Very weird.
Keep up. Yeah.
This is order. Stabilize.
The show begins! Let the world come alive!
Smells like something good is...
I'll uproot you! And shroud! Sir.
I will have order.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Ah. May I present?
Certainly worth the extra mile.
The show begins! May I present? Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Solidify!
One with the forest.
Bow your head.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. How brilliant! Take it. Go on. You have my approval. The show begins.
Hmm. Let's see. This might be a little too far, but I think it's in the right direction. What's the map? Alright, that was kind of mean, but it was really funny. Oh, hey. Hi? Cool.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Okay, well, that was weird. Whatever. Oh, duh.
I think we can forego the lost and found report.
Okay. Oh. Down into the left. Okay. Aha! Alright, so we're missing one of these little statues. Where could it be? There should be one somewhat nearby. They usually are. Let's see. I'll put a stamp down. Just to remind myself that this is roughly where it is. And oh. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Oops. Where are we going? I'll try going up and then gliding down, and we'll see if we can find it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I doubt they would make you go very far for a regular chest, but... Okay. the Millilith doing out here? Aha! You are the ones! I see.
Now that we've cleared out the bandits, this place should finally be safe.
You cleared out the bandits. Excuse me. When did that happen? I cleared out all the bandits.
Keep up.
I will take all your stuff, though. That I will do. Where did it go? Where was the shiny a second ago? Where? Okay. I don't see it. There's one, but that's not the right kind. I just need a plain one. Oh, wait. No, that's just ore. Is it this one? Nope. That is not the right kind. Okay, well, I guess we can use it to get back up. I know, Edith. I am looking. Oh, wait. There's a little guy. What? Okay. Sure. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks.
I think we can go the lost and
Like, not what I was looking for, but fine, I'll take it. Alright, and now we just need to maximize the range aid, which we can't do because we
Work.
can't find spirit carps to save our lives. Cool.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
This also didn't help us find. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Now where do we go? Hello? Down into the... it's the same one! It's gotta be... Okay, down into the left. Oh, wait, what is that? Okay, okay. Not super relevant to what I'm attempting here. If we get one more spirit carp, I will be happy for today. Yay! Got it. What? All right. Okay, well. Nice.
Take it. Go on.
Eh.
You have my approval.
Ooh, I'm sure that's relevant to someone somewhere. What happens if I just kind of, I don't know, take our friend here and... Nope. Damn it. Alright, yeah, see, because, like, You can't carry them too far from their original location, so it must be close. But I did say that I would be happy if I got one more spirit carp, and I got one. So let's go turn them in for our meager sum and see how many more we have. No, I need one more. It's 5, not 4. Tragic. We're so close, dude. I'm actually getting really hungry though, so I think this really is where I'm gonna end, even though it's not quite enough. Let's see. Hmm. 3 hours? Where did the time go? Alright, well, I hope that was fun. For anybody that is just looking for some company at this weird hour in the morning, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.